You guys, look at the size of that. That is the queen for sure. That's my hand for reference. Like, it's as big as my thumb. That is definitely the queen. And I think I sprayed her once or twice. Like, that is a huge bee. And she's slowly dying, so I'm just gonna put her out of her misery. I do want to work on my firewood. My firewood stand is completely empty out front of my house, and my wood in the back, I could probably load that thing up maybe one more time. I have seen a couple of the firewood sheds online. A lot of people use like just straight up 4x4s, and they have cylinder blocks, which is also a really cool idea. I just don't want to spend like, what is it, $12, $13 on a 4x4 just to lay it on the ground and put the wood on top of that. That seems like a big waste of money. So I'm going to look at my options. I do have a lot of scrap wood in the backyard too, so I know I can make something work if I had to. But I do want it to look decent back there. And you guys have seen, I've got plastic IBC totes back there. I've got skids laying on the ground. They're all broken. Every time I step on one of the skid panels, it just snaps in half. So, and it's collecting a bunch of cobwebs and dirt and mulch, or not mulch, but bark and stuff. It's just getting to be a pain. So I'm trying to keep it under control and make the backyard look a little bit better, because right now it looks like a disaster. So let's go. We're going to Lowe's, my favorite. My goodness. Look at how close the seat is to the steering wheel, you guys. What is this? It's like there was a dwarf in here driving. Like, if I tried to squeeze into this right now, I'm going to try actually. This is nuts. So my wife used my truck yesterday. She had to go pick something up off of Facebook Marketplace. Watch this. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Oh. All right, guys. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. What is this? You can see my feet are actually behind the pedal. I can't even get, this is crazy. I can't even get my foot. Oh, so uncomfortable. So crazy. Little people in this world. Look at this. They're behind the pedals. Oh, my poor wife. How does she reach the top shelf of anything? All right, we're done running errands, guys. I got some 4x4s, some cylinder blocks, my firewood stand, which is going to be probably the first thing I do because I hate to leave it empty. I'm going to go back there and gather whatever wood I got left. I'm going to get this stuff unloaded. These 4x4s are absolutely soaked, you guys. They are so heavy. They weigh a ton. So I'm going to get them out in the backyard to the open air and the sunlight. Hopefully they can get dried up a little bit. I might have to wait on that project and maybe start that tomorrow, but we will see. I definitely got to get the garden prepped and ready and all that stuff too. So I got a lot of stuff to do, but first I'm going to get this stuff unloaded and then get that wood stand filled up, because you ain't selling nothing if it's empty. All right. So before I make up any more bundles, I just want to make sure that I have enough to fill those $20 slots. So as you can see, I only had 7, but these 2 are empty. So we're gonna go get those ones filled up now. One thing I like to do before I start grabbing all this wood is, you can see there's giant wolf spiders. There are webs and stuff in here. So what I'll do is I'll go go through and I'll just kick the piles like this, hoping to encourage them to run away so that I don't have another one crawling up my pant leg and staring at me. Because one time I looked down and there was one just like, and I don't care about spiders. I mean, they will spook me, but they don't scare me. If I see one, I'm not gonna take off running and screaming like a little girl. But I definitely don't want to get hit with like a brown recluse, which I believe stay inside, but they can make you very sick. Here in Michigan, we're lucky enough we don't have not nearly as many dangerous insects and animals as other parts of the country. But wolf spiders are very big, they're very hairy, and I'd just rather not have them on me. But let's load this up. But you can't get much closer than that. So that was all the wood I had left, and it literally filled these two up. And I don't ever go all the way to the top, just because I've noticed it gets pretty difficult to pull it out from the other side, especially if it's catching on these boards. So right there is about a good spot. And if I were to bundle these, it'd be about 5 bundles. So they actually save about $5 by buying the 20 instead of buying the bundles. But also the bundles are more convenient, and they do take me like a smidge more time. Got to unload this truck, and honestly the easiest way is just going to be taking these out by hand because they're soaking wet. All right, 6 of them. As you can see, I did carry a couple of them 2 at a time. I just figured 6 trips, too much GoPro footage, we can't do it. I need some water. Now we got to do the blocks. Carry all the blocks back here. All right, so this is kind of what I was telling you about. So we got to make sure that these are sitting back like that, so that way I can take the 2x4s like this and run the 2x4s like that. So that's going to be, well, it's not going to be that high, but it's going to be angled out. And then you'll have enough. These are 14 inches wide, and typical logs are about 16 inches, so this will work just fine. It's 14 inches from outside to outside, so there'll be plenty of room to stack them. Just got to make sure you space the next one out. You don't want to button right up to that one because you want those to be able to overhang a little bit. Look at that. Well, I definitely upset some bees, you guys. I was taking this board off right here. I was taking it off because I was going to take this down, and I think the screwing bothered them. But you can see there's a whole bunch of them sitting right there, and they probably got a nest inside the blocks somewhere. But so I don't really have any options. I could try to take that down, but it's probably going to make them mad. Then they're probably going to come and attack me. Or I could just start spraying them right now with some bee killer. So we'll just go have ourselves a little dumb idea. I always like to live by the rule, live and let live. So I try not to kill spiders and mice and all that stuff, but I do have a 2-year-old and he does play back here. So this is my property. So I'm gonna give him a little spurt. First I'm gonna test it, make sure it shoots. Okay, so we're good. And that thing is caked. I just nailed that on the head. Yeah, see, they keep trying to come back. Probably because there's a bunch in there screaming, help! Oh, look at it. There's one inside my window. That's a big one. Oh, there's another one right there. I don't like the, yeah, that's a big one right there. That looks like a queen. Oh, I can hear them. I can hear them in the concrete. Oh, that's gnarly. Oh, I was gonna try to spray that. But did you guys see the size of that big one? Oh, I know that was that had to have been a queen or something. But yeah, they're definitely upset. They don't like me. This guy's about to try to escape. Oh, gotcha. Slide this open a little bit. Get that one right there too. Oh, I'm killing a lot of them now. Awesome. Love beehives, guys. Love them. All right, it's enough tinkering around. I'm gonna get back to this firewood stand that I've been working on for far too long. I hate killing stuff, but gotta protect my cub. You know what I mean? Now we just have to go through, get some 2x4s, stuff them in these holes, put one on that end and one on this end, have them leaned and rocked back this way. And you don't really need to screw them into anything, because once you get the logs put in there, the weight of the logs sitting on here is just going to apply pressure to these 2x4s, and they're never going to move anyway. But if you want to, you can screw them into these boards or this board, but I just got to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2x4s, and then we're gonna have a huge platform off the ground. And I pulled it away from the fence so that I can get through here with a weed whacker and try to really just keep these bugs under control, because I think that was the biggest problem I was having, is they can hide back here all day long. But with this one, they're going to actually have to hide in the wood because it's going to be wide open just like this. It's going to be off the ground, so I'll be able to weed whack underneath it, and it's going to give it a lot of airflow, allow it to dry, and it's going to get a lot of time spent in the sun. So it's going to be a great spot for it right here, just like that. So I'm going to get the 2x4s cut, put it in there. It should be the final. All right, so I ran out of scrap wood and my wife just got home. So we're going to get some food because apparently today is a special day for somebody. But yeah, I cut these boards at 6 feet and they're way too tall. So we're going to go with 4 feet, which should bring it down to probably somewhere around here. And then I'm going to tie in a board on the back side here to kind of give these some strength up top. And then, like I said, I'm just gonna do 6 more of those around there. But I gotta go to the store again and I gotta get some more 2x4s. So for now, that project's on hold, but it's all right because I don't have any firewood right now. That's all I got left. There's probably 5 bundles there. But I did talk to the lady and she's gonna get back to me today. And I might be buying a cord for 190, so that's great. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was a little bit different, but I like to personalize my videos sometimes so you guys can kind of get a glimpse of what it is I do on my free time. So if you like the video, that'd be awesome. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're almost at 2,000 subscribers, which is awesome. Any questions, drop them in the comment section. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.